welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm Siti Rujana with student identification number 1B224022. So this is the last video. I fulfill assignment from Sir Dedi Kurniawan. So I apologize if my final project is not perfect. Enjoy watching, guys.
A few moments later.
Hear that? That's nothing, which is what I. As a speaker today's conference, have for you all, I have nothing. Nada, zip, zilch, zippo. Nothing smart, nothing inspirational, nothing even remotely researched at all. I have absolutely nothing to say whatsoever. And yet, through my manners of speaking, I will make it seem like I do. Like what I'm saying is brilliant. And maybe, just maybe, you will feel like you've learned something. Now I'm going to get started with the opening. I'm gonna do it with my right hand. I'm gonna do it with my left. I'm gonna adjust my glasses. And then I'm going to ask you all a question before by a show of hands. How many of all you have a question before? Okay, great. I'm seeing some hands, and again, I have nothing here. Now I'm gonna react and to act like I'm telling you a personal anecdote, something to break the tension, something to endear myself a little bit, something to kind of embarrassing. And you guys are going to make an awesome. It's true. It's really happened. Now I'm going to bring it to a broader plan. I'm going to really back in. I'm going to make it intellectual. I'm going to bring it to this man right here. Now what this man did was important, I'm sure. But I, for one, have no idea who he is. I am simply googled image the word scientist. And now you see, I'd like to make it seem like I'm making points, building in arguments, inspiring you to change your life. When in reality, this is just me buying time. Now, if you don't believe me, let's take a look at the numbers. These are real numbers. This number that I'm giving is 1. Interesting facts imparted thus for in Talk, well, that's going to be a 0. My height in inches is 70.5, not the 0.5 there. 2 times 6 equals 12, and 6 times 2 equals 12. I'm going to give you a couple number to consider. 18, 237, 5.601, 2.6 million, 4, 24, staggering. These are real numbers, all of them. And to follow that up, let's take a look at some graphs. Now, if you take a look at this pie chart, what you're going to see is that the majority for exceeds the minority. Everybody see it. Cool, isn't it? And let's take a look at this bar graph, because it shows similarly irrelevant data. Cool, isn't it? And let's take a look at this bar graph, because it shows similarly irrelevant data. Now I'm doing this because I'd like to make it seem like I've done my homework. If you were, say, watching this on YouTube, you might think, okay, this giant know what she's talking about, but I don't. I'm floundering, I'm panicking. I've got nothing. I'm total and utter funny, but you know what? I was over a TED Talk. And damn it, I'm gonna say the truth. Now, if you take a look behind me, these are just words with visually to provoking stock photos. I'm going to point at them like I'm making use both of my time as well as your time. But in reality, I don't know what half of them mean. And now as this continue, I'm just going to start saying gibberish, wagawa, gaba gaba, turkey, mouth and a mouth, chip, trip, my dog skip, rip it and dip it, Richard, I'm an itty bitty baby, and I'm hungry in my tom-tom, Brad Pitt, Uma Thurman, names, things, words and more things. And see, it feels like it might make sense, doesn't it? Like maybe, just maybe, I'm building to some sort of satisfying conclusion. I mean, I'm gesticulating as though I'm passing, I'm growing in intensity, I'm taking off my glasses, which by the way are just frames. I wear them to look smart, even though my vision is perfect. And now I'm going to slow things down a little bit. I'm going to change the time. I'm going to make it seem like I'm building to a moment. And what if I was? Amazing, isn't it? What can we do? Life's a roller coaster. If there's one thing you take away from my talk, I'd like you to think about what you heard at the beginning. And I'd like you to think about what you hear now because it was nothing and it's still nothing. Think about that. Or done. That's fine. And now I'm going to stop talking. Thank you.